This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Grainger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's KFI AM 640, and you're listening to The Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. This is a request from a listener here. You have to really, really dig down deep to remember Sid and Marty Krofft present Lidsville. You remember Lidsville?
Lidsville is a cookiest. Lidsville is a kiss. Lidsville is a grooviest. Lidsville is a living and friend. If you get a chance to go there, you'll be glad you did. Cause everybody who goes to Lidsville really flips his lid.
All right, Lidsville. I remember the song. I do not remember the 20 minutes of expository crap before the song. I can't believe that it's 2 minutes of setting up the show.
Was that one of the early ones? Because I don't know that I ever saw an episode of Lidsville.
That was the one where the guy fell into the hat. He loved the magic show, so he came back to the carnival and it was closed, and he fell into the hat, and it took him to another world.
Because remember, they alternated, kind of. It always felt random to me, and
right.
There were some of those shows that I never saw, and that was one of those.
But listen to the opening on how much explaining they had to do before they started with the theme song. Here it is.
In the middle of the summer, in the middle of a park, there began a great adventure for a boy whose name was Mark. He had come to see the magic man along with all the children, and 'twas so began the day that Mark was then.
Okay, then that should be it, right? Kid comes to see a magician, and boom, into the cartoon. Nope, just getting started.
To forget. He performed all sorts of miracles, and Mark was so impressed that when the time arrived to go, he lagged behind the rest. Then quietly he did return the secret of the hat to learn, but everyone had gone away and darkness held its breath. The moment that he touched the hat, the room began to glow, and as he put it down and ran, the hat began to grow and 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 grow. Stunned and he was fascinated, still he had to see there was something deep inside the hat. What could that something be? Then cautiously each step he took, he climbed upon the brim to look, and all at once the hat began to shake and rock. Look out!
Oh my God.
Jeez, this just keeps going.
Falling into the hat he fell.
I remember this part.
Spinning, twirling,
They're still not into it.
and when he
They finally get into it.
to the skies, he couldn't believe his ears or eyes. Lidsville is a cookiest. Lidsville is a kiss. Lidsville is
Minute 30 into it.
Lidsville is a living and friend. If you get a chance to go there, you'll be glad you did.
Minute 30 into it, man. They
And
finally get to it.
And they played that every time, right?
Every time,
Like,
yeah.
they never shortened it.
No, they always played the stupid whole opening. It took you forever.
Wasn't the HR Puffin stuff one kind of the same thing? Because it was a very similar storyline. And
Right.
it was like, I guess that the idea being that they only really needed to write like 15 minutes of content for each episode.
Yeah, because the opening was the other 15 minutes. But this isn't a TV show. This is a movie that I'm sure most people will remember who are over the age of 50. Yes, Bellio, that includes you. A very popular movie, Disney movie, I believe.
Voice it's making.
It's talking to us. All engines talk.
Dick Van Dyke.
Sing.
It's saying, chitty, 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 bang, bang. Chitty, 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 bang, bang. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang.
Chitty chitty bang bang. Chitty chitty bang bang.
Chitty, bang, bang. Chitty, chitty,
Bang, bang. Chitty, bang, bang. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Chitty, bang, bang. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Oh, you. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang. We love you.
And in chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Chitty, chitty,
What a
bang,
movie.
bang. What we'll do, near, far, in a motor car. Oh, what a happy time we'll spend.
Bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang.
Our fine four-feathered friend.
Bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang.
Our
our fine four-fendered friend.
Now, do you remember what that car did that made it special?
It flew.
That's right, Bellio. That's right. He pushed the button and the wings popped open, right? And he took off, man. That car was something else.
Bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Chitty, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Chitty, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Oh, you pretty chitty, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. We love you. And
Because it's Disney. I think it was Disney. How many takes did they do before the kids got... how many takes did the kids ruin where they didn't quite get chitty, chitty, bang, bang?
More bang, bang.
Yeah. It's chitty, chitty. Kids, we're not going to tell you again. It's a C. It's not an S. It's a hard C there at the beginning, kids.
chitty, chitty, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. What we'll do, near, far, in a motor car. Oh, what a happy time we'll spend.
Bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang.
Our fine four-fendered friend.
Bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang.
Our fine four-fendered friend. You're sleek as a thoroughbred.
Oh, what a
Sleeps on a feathered bed.
You'll turn
Everybody's head today. Chitty and
We're live on KFI, AM 640.
Big chitty, far chitty in a motor car. Oh, what a happy time we'll spend. Bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Our fine four-fendered friend. Bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Our fine four-fendered chitty, chitty, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Fine four-fendered chitty, chitty, friend.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
Conway Show. Well, if the holidays have you a little stressed out and all the smash and grabs going on, right? You're sort of hesitant to go to the mall and you just you need some support, right? We got the perfect solution for you here, right? For all your stressful holiday needs, they finally came up with a way to get you back to even Steven. It's called cow therapy.
Well, cows may not be on anyone's list of top 10 therapy animals, but for some people, cuddling with a cow, you can't beat it.
Oh, I got to get in on this racket. This sounds like you could charge $500 or $600.
Cuddling with a cow, you can't beat it.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's find out more, right?
Yeah, in this week's Mental Health Monday report, we visit a local sanctuary where cows are proven to be just what the doctor ordered for humans who need a little bit of emotional healing.
Can you imagine that? You're charging $200 or $300 to come hug a cow and people are standing in line with their checks. Like, oh, man, this is sensational, right? We got to get in on this, Crows. You have enough property out there to throw a couple cows in the backyard?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, $200 or $300. Come on.
Side of beef, man.
How much could cows be?
We used to, when I lived in Maryland, Southern Maryland, that portion of my life, my dad had a habit of like buying protein in bulk. So we would buy a quarter cow every year.
That's great.
Have the freezer in the basement, and then he also did the whole thing with the lobsters in Maine, where you go like into downtown DC early in the morning at the docks.
Yeah,
and you would order, and you just fill up your cooler full of lobsters.
That's awesome.
And then we parboil them and have them for the whole year.
Yeah, that's a thing up in Oregon. My wife's side of the family, they all do that. You know, they all talk about I'm getting half a cow, I'm getting quarter cow.
Yeah,
and
man.
That's enough food for a long time.
And it's the way to do it. I mean, the meat's fresh.
Oh, the meat's beautiful.
And it's cheaper. Yeah.
Oh, man, it's sensational. It really is great. Well, here, they're going to, you don't get to eat them, you get to hug them.
Amid squawking turkeys, a strutting emu, a waddling pig, and a flock of sheep, there's this.
Yeah, there's
this.
Yeah, a guy with $300 cash in his hand.
It's Mark Thompson.
There's this.
There's this, then. An all-new cow therapy.
There's this.
People just need a really good hug.
And at the...
Yeah, I know, but can't we get that from other people? I mean, are we now, sort of vacant and afraid because of Corona that we're going to go out and start hugging cows? And the cows have to be a little puzzled with what's going on, right? You know, usually it seems odd.
People just need a really good hug.
And at the Gentle Barn in Santa Clarita, animal lovers in crisis are hugging cows.
I like the name, though, the Gentle Barn. That's a cool name.
And at the Gentle
Barn
for mental health healing.
We've been doing cow hug therapy now for 22 years.
Wow. You got to get a new PR team. You got to get a new, public relations squad. 22 years, and I've never heard of it. And Belly, have you ever heard of this, or Crozier or Angel?
No.
Cow therapy, huh?
Sounds good, though. Wow. Yeah, not cow therapy, but I've heard of the gentle barn.
Oh, you have?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. All right.
I didn't know they had these cow hug sessions.
Yeah, they need a brand new PR team, man. This one's not cutting it for them.
We've been doing cow hug therapy now for 22 years.
Wow.
For people to come in and get that unconditional love.
I wonder what that costs, right?
Ellie Lax is founder of the Gentle Barn.
Is there a menu like the Chicken Ranch, the Gentle Barn and the Chicken Ranch? I wonder if there's a menu, like how much time you spend with the cow, how how intimate you are, how deep, how squeezy the hug is.
Ellie Lax is founder of the Gentle Barn and creator of Cow Hug Therapy. The draw?
There's something about cows that are so grounded and centered. They're so massive that when we put our faces up against them, it feels like we're tiny little babies just resting on our parents' shoulders.
Oh, God, this is great. Man, I tell you, California... We just we're the trendsetters, right? Soothsayers. This will be nationwide in about 9,000 years.
You know, when I would help out at schools, at the elementary school with Sid and all that stuff like that, they always stress your physical contact with kids,
right?
To just keep things safe and all that. And they've always stressed the side hug. The one-armed, kind of around the side, never the full-on front-to-front hug.
Right.
So it's like, I wonder if that's any cheaper to do that to the cows. Just a side hug, a little pat.
Right.
We feel supported. We feel held. We feel loved.
Juliana is here for the first time.
The minute she got out of her car and saw the cows, she burst into tears.
Okay, Juliana's got some issues.
Juliana is here for the first time.
Okay, and her reaction was a little over the top.
The minute she got out of her car and saw the cows, she burst into tears.
Okay. She's, I don't want to, get down on her. She's been hurt in life in a radical way.
You lost your mom?
Maybe she's scared of cows.
Maybe, yeah. She wanted to run for the hills.
Yeah.
You lost your mom? It's not easy.
Yeah, see, I knew it. It's loss of mom or dad or both, and man, that hurts, and you reach out to anything, right?
Sometimes visitors go alone. Other times, Ellie guides the...
I imagine that's a lot of the time, right? And I don't think that's you have Thanksgiving dinner and then everyone piles into the the Volkswagen. I think that's a solo trip.
Sometimes visitors go alone.
Yeah, I would say a lot.
Other times, Ellie guides the cow hugging experience.
She started opening up and letting me know that she's really suffering and in a lot of grief.
Yeah, I totally get it. She's hurting for certain. And now there are people out there that are, trying to help, but a lot for me. I'm not quite there yet.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Grainger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
There was an interesting article. It's called 8 Steps to Handle a Boss That's Constantly Yelling at You, right? But that's not the interesting aspect. There's a poll in that article. And the question for the audience, and I'm going to ask you guys the question. If you're going to make $500,000 a year, right? And now seriously think about this. Don't give me some wild, crazy, stupid answer, right? Because I'll come in there and, knock your heads together. If you had a salary of $500,000 a year, how often would you tolerate your boss yelling at you? All right. If you were getting $500,000 a year, would it be a weekly basis, daily basis, twice a day? How often would you tolerate somebody coming in and really getting in your face?
I love this poll.
Right, but getting in your face like, you mother, you stupid, you, I hate your wife, yeah. I hate your kids, I hate you, I hate the shirt you wear, the blah, 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 blah.
And this is in our industry that we work in.
No, this is any industry. Any industry, okay. Right? All right. Let's start with Stefouche. How often would you tolerate a guy coming in and yelling at you?
I think, honestly, once a month.
Once a month?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go with Morgan, who's in for Bellio.
I was going to say I could take once a week.
Once a week?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm tough.
Gross?
Am I supposed to just take it? No reply, no reaction?
No, you're supposed to just eat it.
Yeah, maybe once a month. I'll kind of
once a month?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
At a half a mil?
$500,000.
Yeah, I can deal with 12.
12 of those sessions.
Yeah.
All right, man. And if they were all gotten out of the way the first month, you'd be on easy street.
Exactly.
Right?
I'll take the one a month.
Is Will Colshriver with us?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to participate here, bub?
Sure. I'm leaning towards once a month.
Once a month?
Maybe at the most.
Wow.
At the most.
Really?
$500,000.
Okay, I'm gonna be the outlier here. I'm gonna say on a daily basis.
Really?
Yeah, because I got yelled at a lot when I was a kid. Not just by my mom. My dad never once yelled at me. How about that, though? Not once in his life. I never heard a man swear, and I've never heard him yell at anybody. Isn't that crazy? He just never, he wasn't that kind of guy. But my mom, on the other hand, really made up for it. But
balance.
So I got yelled at probably on a daily basis because not only is my mom, but I had a teacher in elementary school who would yell at us like we were her kids. She would go, "You piece of S, you no good piece of, whatever, bomb, F you." And we were afraid to tell our parents because the yelling would have gotten much tougher. And she would throw things at us, like take the eraser and throw it at the kid. I'm like, wow, this is kind of crazy. So I sort of build up like an immunity to it.
Yeah.
Where it just doesn't really, mean much. My wife very rarely yells at me. I think since we've been married, I think she's really gone, a top notch, like a 10 out of 10, maybe twice.
I'm very fascinated by this because I am not that person like you, where you just got to go, I push back when someone does that.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I probably should too, but it doesn't.
Well, I don't know. There's definitely something to be said for people that can kind of let that go.
And I always, it's a weird thing because, my mom was really damaged when she was a kid. She had her parents, she had 7 kids in her family, and her parents were drunk by 10 a.m. every day. And so she had to take care of all the kids because they were all younger than her. She had to pack their lunch, get them dressed, get them to school. So she was a mother to 6 kids before she had her own. And now she had her own. She's like, hell, I already did this, right? And I don't want to do it again, right? So I think when somebody yells like that much, I've only worked for one person who yelled a lot. And it didn't really faze anybody. We just sort of look at him and he'd come in and yell at everybody and we'd just go back to our work. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, if there are different types, like what you're saying, of people that do that. There are the people that just kind of do it as if they're just getting it out, and then they just walk away like it didn't happen,
right.
As opposed to making it more personal, and making it's this reason I'm getting on you and looking for reasons specifically about you. That to me is a little bit different.
But it's also maybe one of the reasons. I think if you're yelled at a lot as a kid, you don't yell at a lot of people. Yeah. Because I think like if your dad or mom drank a lot, then you really don't drink a lot as an adult.
That's interesting. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because my dad wasn't a yeller, but he was definitely a talker.
Yeah.
And a put you on restrictioner.
Oh, is that right?
Oh yeah, I would be in my room from report card to report card if I had a C.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, if I had all C's, there's a party at my house.
Right?
That's why you learn to make fake report cards.
I tried that. I got caught.
Or you're the teacher's assistant,
Yeah, right.
And I remember making a 48 into a 98 pretty quickly.
I did try to do that. I got caught.
Oh, that's
I tried to forge my dad's name on the bottom of it, and they went, come back here.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
Petros is with us from Petros and Money. And I really enjoy that challenge on Sunday night. It gives me something to look at. I like that you cover high school, and it's a great way to finish up the weekend. It's really cool.
It is. I'm thinking of going back to my post-game haunt, but I don't know, with COVID and all that, if I can be served in the way that I need to be served.
What does that mean?
I just want to go over to Michelli's and eat pizza.
Oh, I see. Yes.
But I don't want to watch somebody sing in a mask.
I see. Okay. All right. But
you know what I mean?
I do.
It's hard to sing a show tune in a mask.
I like the challenge this year where they don't do the shtick of you sitting in a different chair every week.
I think that was just a 1-year thing, like 5 years ago.
I understand. I'm telling you. It's a great show. I
appreciate that.
I reached out to Fred Rogan because I have his cell number. I'm there in life, right? Where I grew up watching Fred Rogan on TV,
right?
And now I have his cell number.
Isn't it a feeling?
As a matter of fact, you want me to read you exactly what I text him,
sure.
And then I'll tell you his response. All right, Fred Rogan, one of the I guess the longest running sports guy in LA,
the dean of LA.
Absolutely, sports. Yeah, the absolute dean. All right, let me see. What was his name? Fred Rogan, right? Fred. All right, Fred Rogan. He's one of 3 Freds I have in my phone. One is Fred Rogan. Another one is Fred Dreyer.
Whoa, yeah, that is strong.
And another one is Fred Stoller, who's who wrote a book about being a day player or a weekly player, on sitcoms.
Okay.
And he's a very funny guy. So I wrote to Fred Rogan. I said the challenge.
You deleted Freddie Mercury's right after he died.
Yeah. As soon as somebody, even my mom, as soon as somebody goes, I gotta make room on my phone. I'm sorry,
but you had Freddie Mercury.
I did for a long time. The challenge looks better than ever. The highlight of my weekend. You are the king of LA, and I also love and Petros is the perfect partner. I can screenshot this and send this to you, right?
No, I appreciate that.
He says to me, appreciate it. Some technical issues last night, but the show still did well. You're the best. And
we had a terrible show, and Fred freaked out.
Did he yell or hit anybody?
He used the F word. He said there was going to be a meeting after the show.
Wow.
He said in his 30 years he'd never been so embarrassed, and that is when I grabbed my stuff and left. I was like, I am not going to stay around. I was halfway out the door by the time the music was playing. I was out.
For people who don't know the challenge, it's on Channel 4. It comes on right after the last football game of the day, Sunday Night Football. And you guys talk about not only professional football, but mostly high school football.
We just sit there and do our...
It's great. Look, these kids
Fred and I have had the same shtick on the radio since the early 2000s.
Hey, if my daughter's a cheerleader, if I get them on video saying, "Hey, we love the challenge," would you guys air that?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the Cheeros or
yes,
whatever
the
they call
Cheeros. Yeah.
What school are we talking about?
Burbank.
We're the Bulldogs.
No, I'm sorry, not Burbank.
Burroughs.
John Burroughs.
Oh, they changed their name. Now they're the Bears.
The Bears, yeah. But
they used to be the Indians.
I've watched them cheer long enough where I can do one or two for you if you'd like.
I'd like to hear it.
Who rocks the house? John Burroughs rocks the house. Who rocks the house? John Burroughs rocks the house. And when they rock the house, they go all the way down. What? All the way down. And that's one of them. T to the A to the K to the E, take that ball away. T to the A to the K to the E, take that ball away. See, I've only been to one game. I've already picked up 2 cheers.
I mean, she's really a cheerleader?
Yes.
Now, do they do the more angular cheers or kind of the bouncy cheers? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
There's
I get it.
60s, 50s angular,
no,
and then there's your 80s bounce.
They do a lot of stunts. They're lifting people and stuff like that.
A lot of the competitions.
Makes me nervous.
Do they do Go Fight Win?
I have not heard that yet.
May I try it?
Oh, yes.
See if you...
Okay.
It is G. Oh, let me hear you say go. Go! That's right. Unite. Let me hear you say fight. Fight. Together again we say go fight. No?
I don't remember them doing that.
Thank you.
You've got spirit. Yes,
do they do that one?
I don't think they do that one either.
Now, there's 2 You Got Spirits. There's the stiff white people You Got Spirit, which is the We Got Spirit, yes we do. We got spirit, how about you? That one's BS.
Okay.
The good We Got Spirit is the city school We Got Spirit, where it goes, we got spirit. Yeah, we got spirit. Yeah. And then they put their hands on their hip and they scrouch down and they go, we got what?
Oh, yes.
And then the tick-tocking hips.
The what?
We got spirit.
Yes.
Yeah.
They do the...
That's a good varsity. Some good varsity action.
We got spirit. Yeah, we got spirit. Yeah, we got what? And they move all around when they do the what.
Yeah, that's a city. That's a city vibe.
That is, they're...
You don't get that one in Valencia.
No, And I think half the I think one of the reasons why a lot of the cheerleaders, one of the highlights of being a cheerleader is on game day, you walk around school with your costume on.
Yeah, I went to school in the 90s where everybody wore big clothes. Everybody just sucked. Right. And it wasn't cool to have spirit. And, so I would put my jersey. We were supposed to wear a football jersey on Friday, because we were going to go play.
Oh, you're the worst kind of guy that would do that.
To be fair.
Did you have any spirit at all?
I was quite good.
Were you a ladies' man?
No. I was a recluse. But I would stuff my jersey in my back pocket and roll out like that, like a G.
All right, buddy. A giant stud for coming on. I really appreciate it, man. And the Petros and Money every day on KLAC, home of the Dodgers, right?
Yeah.
And then the challenge. Thanks, Petros. We're live on KFI AM 640. Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Now, you can always hear us live on KFI AM 640, 4 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app.